Hello, so here is a 5-minute warm-up, and this warm-up you can use at any time for any workout, and I would really stress that you should be warming up before any type of workout. So anytime you're going to be using your muscles, we're going to be warming up, and this will ensure that you're lubricating your muscles and you're waking them up and getting them ready to work, especially if you've been sat down all day, getting your hips activated, getting your glutes activated, really important. So this workout will be maybe 5-ish minutes long, and we'll go for the whole body. We're going to stretch out, starting with some dynamic stretching, and then we're going to go and do a little bit of a cardio just to get our heart rates up, our hearts up. So let's go, let's start. So just standing, feet about hip width apart, nice soft bend in the knees always, core nice and tight. Let's just start by flapping our arms here. So by flapping our arms, we're opening up our chest, so really getting into the back and chest and just flapping up and down and up and down. This is a classic move. Sometimes the classics are best. And opening up and ready for if we're doing any push-ups, if we're doing any weight work, any load bearing on the arms, this is going to help loads. So just flapping here for me, a couple more flaps, and then just take the arms, swim them forwards. So again, core's nice and tight, nice soft bend in the knees. Really go for it, increasing your range of motion as it's warming up, and then switch to the other side for me. Whoop, get my bearings. So going backwards, swim backwards, breathing. Oh. You might hear a bit of clicking, like my shoulder's a bit funny sometimes. And then stop there. So, feeling that warmth rushing through our bodies. So if we just want to step our feet quite wide and point the big toes slightly in, get the shoulders back, hands on the waist. Breathe in to expand our chest, and when we breathe out, we're just going to hinge forwards halfway. So you should feel, and it's really sticking your bum back towards the back of your room or towards the wall, and then come back up. So again, breathing in to expand and breathe out, just peel your body back. And here you can place your hands on the floor if you wish, and breathing, really tilting your bum towards the back of that wall. You should feel it all the way up the backs of your legs. Really great opening for the posterior chain, which is all the muscles that make up the backs of our legs, and slowly come back up to the top. So if you want to go to the bottom of your mat and just stand by your side, raise your arms up to the air, stretch up, and if you just peel forwards and walk out to a plank for me, and then hands back to the feet and stretch those arms back up again. So repeating that motion, hands come down nice and wide, booty goes back, nice flat back, walking out to a plank and back up. So we'll do that 2 more times. Try and speed up the movement a little bit. Try and keep your core nice and tight with these ones. And if you can, feet as straight as possible. But if you knees as straight, legs as straight as possible. But if you have to bend them, that's also fine. But imagine you're folding yourself in half. So we're going to go back down again and stop in that plank. Right foot is going to go on the outside of the right hand. Put that knee down and then just open up to the right hand side. So here you want your knee not coming over your ankle. You're sinking into your hip here, amazing hip opener, and you're also stretching up and round. So it's a nice twist. It's awakening your back, you're awakening your mid back. And don't twist so far as your back is hurting. And you can look up to your hand if that's good for you. And if you just spin your arm to the back of the mat, stretch your arm to the front. So big circles with your arm again. And remembering you're sinking into that hip, not the knee. So 1 more arm circle, hand goes down to the mat, and then swap legs. Left foot outside, left hand, knee goes down, come up, get some length in your body, sinking into that hip, and then just open up to the left hand side, left hand goes to sky, and just hold here for a second. Sink into that hip And then again, those arm circles. So arm reaches to the back of the mat and then forwards again. Big circles, not clenching in your neck, nice and loose, following your hand with your head as you go, as long as it doesn't hurt your neck. So one more arm circle, back, plant that palm back down, step back into that plank. We're just going to do some slow climbers, really slow, awaken our core, awakening our back, nice and slow, and then just step your hands back to your feet again. And so coming back so you can see what I'm up to. And just here, we're going to go just feet wide, a bit wider than a squat, so a bit wider than hip shoulder width, and feet pointing out. We're going to do some squats down, nice and low, and then reach up to the sky. So down, touching the floor, reaching up to the sky. And with these, we get a little bit faster as we go. Again, awakening all of our legs and our hips. Hips get so tight, especially if you have a job where you're sat down all day, which most of us are, and doing moves like this, really helps. So next time, I want you to come up on your heels, awaken those heels, breathing in and breathing out. And again, sitting back in the chair, going hinging down and up. And one more, and so standing. And now we're just gonna get the heart rate up and do some jumping jacks or star jumps. And this is the high impact version. If you've got low impact, we're here, nice and slow, nice and low impact, but not necessarily slow, and definitely getting that heart rate up. So keep going. And we're just gonna do some butt kickers. So get those feet up to your booty. And keep going. Breathing here, you can hear my breath is rapidly becoming more and more breathless while I talk. But that's good, some more jumping jacks. Get the heart rate up, get yourself ready. Core's nice and tight, remember those knees, soft knees. And keep going. One more round of bum kickers. So keeping those bum up to these heels up to the bum. And I just kicked the wall, but keep going, couple more, and stop there. So that is a 5-minute warm up, and go straight into your workout. So you're ready.